If you come up on the bus either from Cheltenham or Winchcombe, this is where you want to get off. There's some big signs that say Cleeve Hill Golf Club, so you need to look out for those. If you're coming up in a car, you could park up here. There's a few places there, or there's a quarry at the top of the road. That's where we'll go up now. I'll show you. Come to the gate that takes you on to the common. Now you can park in the quarry, but you must abide by the notice. Make sure you don't get trapped, because these gates will be shut at 5 PM today. Right, so, and the quarry just come through here, and then you just drive up there and to the right, and the quarry's there. But we're going to go up this track here, up onto Cleeve Hill. So before I get onto the top, I thought I'd just stop and show you the view. Over there you can see a clump of trees on top of the hill. That's May Hill down towards the Forest of Dean. Then right in the background there'll be the Black Mountains, and then this is Bishop's Cleeve in front, which is just north of Cheltenham, and then the distant hill range is the Malverns, and then when we come around to here, this is Nottingham Hill, an ancient hill fort. Just looking across Cleeve Hill, off towards Bella's Knap, and then the down there is the Washpool, but we'll go around a bit before cutting down. So this is the post. It signifies we have to turn off the main track, and we're going to be heading down that valley there to the Washpool. You can see on the common there's a herd of belted Galloway cattle. They're used to graze the land, keep all the gorse down, and they're allowed to wander wherever they want in the summer, but in the winter they're put into these paddocks and they move them around. They've got an electric fence, and there's a place for them to drink as well. There's about 25. I bumped into the warden when I did the Bella's Knap Cleeve Hill walk that you can also watch on my channel, and he was telling me all about them. But they're not there for meat, they're only used for grazing. Right, let's head down the valley. Just walking down by this wood, and I've just seen absolutely beautiful sight. Lots and lots of daffodils hiding in the wood. I might take a little wander up. I don't want to stand on any, there are some other ones. But isn't that a beautiful sight? Not sure if they're wild or somebody put them there, but they're lovely. Right, let's head on down the valley. Spring is also the time for the gorse to flower. And there's a nice big bunch here, and if you pick it, smell it, it'll smell of coconut, and you can eat the flowers. They're high in vitamin C. Right, let's carry on. Just opening out now, and we get our first view of the Washpool down there. You can see it there, and then there's a little stream there, which is the start of the Isbourne. And this little bit of valley is known as Watery Bottom. So we'll take a wander down to the source of the Isbourne. This is the source of the Isbourne. It's literally just trickling out of the hillside. This little stream turns into a larger river as it goes through Winchcombe and then heads in a northerly direction to Evesham, where it meets the Avon, and that's the Avon that goes through Stratford upon Avon. I believe that this is one of the only rivers in the country that travels from its source in a northerly direction to its destination, unless you know differently, that is. Right, it's a beautiful spot, but we'll carry on. There is a pool. Well, they've put a dam in here, man-made dam, just to trap some water, and then they would then redirect the water into the sheep dip, which is just around this corner here. So it's been fenced off, stopping anybody falling in. So the water from the pond was redirected and then put into this bit here, and to dip the sheep, to clean them and get the ticks out, they would be forced into the water, and then when they were fully submerged and pretty wet, they were then allowed to go up the ramp that's at the back there. Obviously, sheep was a massive industry in the Cotswolds. Many of the churches and the towns were formed from the wealth that the sheep gave the area. So this is the Washpool. Our walk takes us out that way, up behind the trees, and then back towards the golf course. Over here there's a post that says Isbourne Way, and on this side there is a little description of the Isbourne Way, and that flows 14 miles to Hampton, which is part of Evesham in Worcestershire, and it's one of the walks that I'm hoping to do this year. Right, let's carry on. I remember this part here quite well when I walked the Cotswold Way, because this was the post that said follow the yellow arrow with the white spot, and there's the white spot. There isn't one on this side, and that's the way I'll be going when I go down and follow the Isbourne Way. But today we're going to skirt around the woods up on this path. The Cotswold Way, if you're coming from Bath, comes down this path here, and there's the signpost there, and then it goes down this track here to skirt around the top of Postlip Hall. Then it goes off towards Bella's Nap and then down into Winchcombe. We're going to follow the Cotswold Way back to the golf course. We need to be heading up the track. There's a nice seat. I think we should give it a go, see what sort of the view is like. There's some daffodils there, but they haven't come out yet. So sit down, and that's the view you get. Well, that was a nice rest on the bench. I managed to grab myself a banana and something to drink and enjoy the view. We're back on the trail now, still on the Cotswold Way. We're just coming back onto the common. Now, as you can see, at this point here we're going to have to watch out for golf balls. The fairway runs parallel to the path. If you've parked your car in the quarry, you've made it back. If you got the bus or parked down the bottom, you need to just carry on down this track here and then go through the gate down there. Or if you're like me, I'm heading to the clubhouse for a well-earned cup of tea. I hope you've enjoyed my video of my trip to the Washpool on Cleeve Hill. If you have, why not subscribe and receive a notification that a new episode in this series has been published. And I'll see you soon.